Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. We have just cleared out some Snapmaw harvesters, I guess is the best way to put it. There's a couple people who found themselves in debt and were trying to pay back the debt by harvesting Snapmaw hearts. We helped them pay out, gather the resources they need to pay off their debt, and Talana has now decided to sponsor us through the hunting lodge. So we need to go back to the hunting lodge and I guess meet Talana there to officially become a thrush, which is like the apprentice level, because there's the Sunhawk, then there's 7 hawks, and each hawk has a thrush. So we're gonna become a thrush, I guess. All right, let's get to it. Talana decided to just have a seat right here. I guess she's just having a rest. This is one of the hunters. He has nothing to say either, I guess. We are in the Banuk Ice Hunter or Ice Eater. Ah! Ow! That was a mistake. We're in that outfit because we were fighting Glinthawks, and Glinthawks primarily attack with freeze-based attacks. So I wanted to switch to something that would protect me against the freeze. I guess this means I'm going to continue to harvest healing items because I jumped off of a cliff. That's kind of a pretty view down the canyon, with the mountain in the background. Nope, Shockwhack. Oh, Corruption Glaze. Pretty sure, anyway. That's usually what yellow is. Yeah, Corruption Glaze. Alright. I like the look of this outfit, actually. Don't worry, Boar. I don't care about you. Right now, anyway. It's got, this outfit's got those little antenna things on the side of Aloy's head. It's got a lot of triangles in it. I tend to like triangles a lot in outfit design. They make things interesting. Hello, Tundrajaw. I guess if you're from the right parts of the world, mainly I'm thinking of the maritime section of Canada, and over on the east coast, it'd be Tundrajaw. Need to take on the Tundrajaw. Sometimes when there's wandering humans that are fighting something, if you save their butts, then they give you a reward. Broadheads are not hard to kill, so few arrows. For a chance at a reward, I think is worth it. I need to refill my arrow pouch, though. Arrow pouch. What am I talking? My quiver. It's what it's called. It's a quiver. And I'm now at 274 Ridgewood, so I do not need to keep gathering Ridgewood because I'm there. Unless I do any crafting. Fishies! There's fishies here. And what do you know? Fishies are what I need for crafting. Neither of those fish gave me what I need. I think I need fish skin. Either fish skin or fish bones.
Probably needed the wash.
Well, that did not give me at all what I needed. But if I don't try, then I for sure wouldn't have got what I needed. Scrappers down there getting all upset.
Machine or bandits try to get past me.
Show was better last week.
And into Meridian I go.
Machines or bandits try to get past me. So many cards that still resent us.
Guys, get out of the way. Move.
All across the land.
Oh look, another scan me thing. This is another one of those long ones. So you know the drill. Pause if you want to read it. Here's the first bit. Here's the second bit. Here's the third bit. And there's the last bit. See you on the other side. Well, it seems like whoever wrote this took a bit of a flair for the dramatic rather than providing any details, in spite of their constant referencing of, here's all the details. Yeah. Always take everything with a bit of a grain of salt. What's that? There's a green thing over here. A shard gambler's box.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Yeah, that's the flower guy. There we are.
Work is done. Relax.
Looks like we're going to talk to Assis.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the Lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it will bring ruin to the Lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the Lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the Lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
You do that.
Suppose it's time to go back to work.
Redmaw is the legendary Thunderjaw, who's apparently very old and nobody's been able to kill, even though several groups from the Hunter's Lodge have tried to take it on. So I have a funny feeling I know how Assis is going to die. But I get ahead of myself. So we have quests. Oh yeah, Tallneck. We encountered, or we got the signal from the Tallneck of Sun Steps. We'll do that later. What do we have here? Side quests. We have. It says to talk to Talana, so sure, we'll talk to Talana.
This is a good day. I know why I hate Assis. Why do you? My family has always boasted members in the Lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in a massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Well, as it turns out, I have taken on both a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird. But I guess it wants me to do a get a Thunderbird, Thunderjaw, and Stormbird trophy. Yeah. Get the names straight. Just checking to see what's out here. Alright, so do I want to do that right now? Let's see, we got the Thunderjaw site there. And we got the Stormbird site down here. What other quests do I have? I have... Why are these... Oh, it's under Deadliest Game. It's under errands, not quests. Where does that one take me? That one takes me up there, which is not all that far from where I've been. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the Great Run Hunting Grounds and do the tie-down trial, just so I can get a bronze sun, even if nothing else, a bronze sun, so that I can get the hunter weapon from this what's-her-face right over there. But I should find the merchant there, because I think I can get a better rope caster now. We'll see. There we go. I think I just have the basic rope caster. Oh no, I've got the Karja rope caster. Can I get the Shadow rope caster? I can. I have a Snapmaw heart. There we go. I should probably also get some of these other things here. Oh, Tear Blaster. What is this? The effects of compressed air from this close-range weapon strip armor and components from machines without the need to aim precisely. That will be very useful, leaving them more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Cannot be modified. Okay. We need a Thunderjaw heart to get that. Of course we do. I can get the Shadow Blast Sling, so there's that. Shadow Rattler, I need a rabbit skin. Shadow Warbow. Yeah, why not? Let's get the Shadow Warbow. I need a rabbit skin and a Thunderjaw heart to complete my purple weapon lineup. So let's sell some of these duplicates, if I have any. And modification selling.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
There we go. And I've got a bunch of tutorials that have been added, because of course I did. Because that always happens when you buy a new weapon.
Fine, good.
Actually, let's take a look at the crafting. What I have crafting here. Warbow ammo packs, shock arrow, freeze arrow, corruption arrow. Yeah. Blast sling ammo packs, blast bomb, sticky bomb, proximity bomb, rope caster ammo packs, tie rope heavy. There we go. And carry capacity, what gets added here? Oh, this guy. Warbow quiver and blast sling ammo pouch. So I need turkey skin to upgrade the Warbow quiver, blast sling ammo pouch. I need rabbit skin. Oh, this just added more to my hunting list. So let's see, what do I have here now? I have do I have anything that can be upgraded? I got the Shadow Hunter bow, Shadow Sling, Shadow Sharpshot bow, and Shadow Tripcaster. I don't have any modifications on anything other than what I've got equipped, so that's good. Inventory, weapons, yada yada yada. Cool. Treasure boxes. Yeah. Terror Blaster weapon box. Let's see what the content's there. A Terror Blaster. What do you know? Sure, I will take that. So I don't need to buy one, because that was the thing that needed the Thunderjaw heart to get. All the new types of ammo I have. There we go. And I now have the new weapon. I have the Terror Blaster. Which means I now have the new crafting capacity thing. Terror Blaster ammo pouch. Fishbone. Need more fishbone. Still. Terror Blaster ammo pack. There we go. So I've got all these tutorials I need to do here. Oh, because I got the Shadow Warbow, and I got the Shadow Blast. Like, it gives me like the basic Warbow. It gives me the Shadow Warbow. It gives me all of the tutorials, for the whole level, like for every level. Okay. Well, I mean, let's start at the basics. Kill multiple enemies with a single blast bomb. Okay, cool. Let's use the blast sling to do that. So let's Shadow Blast Sling. So let's equip at the bottom there. And what was my quest? My quest is to kill multiple enemies with a single blast bomb. Okay, cool. I can do that. So blast bomb, proximity bomb, sticky bomb. So blast bomb, that's what I need. There we go. I should also probably put some modifications on here. So on my Shadow Sling, I've got elemental modifications because it does it sends elemental bombs. But this one doesn't do elemental. It just does it does like blast. Like it's pure damage, right? So let's go with a damage coil. Sure, a handling coil. Why not? And looks like those are the only two options. So let's go with another damage coil. So where am I going to find multiple enemies? Probably over here. This broadhead site is probably a good place to do that. Because broadheads don't take a whole heck of a lot to take down.
Don't let your guard down.
And if I'm going to be taking on broadheads, I should probably switch to my melee defense outfit. Which is the Nora Protector Heavy. There we go. And what does that guy get? That guy should get a resist melee attacks. Yeah, sure, that's probably a good idea. And maybe a stealth weave as well. Because, why not? Excuse me, gentlemen, while I just change clothes right in front of you.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Greetings.
Should be out there fighting machines, pacing around here.
So it turns out, oh, I've been using the wrong type of bomb. I've been using sticky bombs.
Take this to heart. For the Sundom, for Meridian.
Alright, well I guess I need to find, I need to actually use the right bomb, first of all. And I'm just realizing it, we are past the half-hour mark. So, you know the drill, click over there, and I will see you next time, where we will continue to learn more about our weapons, and maybe do some hunting while we're at it, alright? See you then.